Me and my wife travel and collecting since we met. I started collecting when I was my first grade by saving my money in the piggy bank. Back home, sa Pilipinas, may simpleng buhay lang kami. So, my poor coin saving is more important to me. We are poor and we don't have since coins normally in our daily life. A fascinating international coins. Curious thing about this coin came from my mind and more interesting. Until now, still collecting a poor coins. We both grow up in a poor country, looking for everything and opportunity to the busiest city, and every day we encounter a lot of changes, a lot of coins, using them to fare, to purchase, and poor coins we are interesting until today. I met Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Oh yes, he is the most amazing president of the United States of America. When I came here, 2000, I started collecting his famous beard and coins, like this poor coins penny. For the young numismatists, coin collecting tips: pick up your coins that you are interested. Start at small, like pennies, dime, nickel, quarters, and you know your stuff. You know where it came from, you know how to grade it, and check it out on some websites that you're interested to. Handle with care. Do not over clean it. Do not put any chemicals on it. It's just water or simple wipe up. Be a smart buyer for coins. I know some buyers are giving you a lot of stuff, original or fake coins, but check it out. The more it's original, the more the value that you are keeping on it. If you do so collecting coins, you have to keep it safe, keep it clean, and keep it simple that you can check out anytime, just like this folder. This folder is cleared on those pages. You can see the date, you can see the coins clearly. And this coin credit from NGC 2019 W or West Point in Colorado comes from proof of set, and they upgraded for NGC, and also along with my first $5 bill, which as you can see is collectible for a serial number. So 1901 and 1909 are the first coins for Abraham Lincoln cent. This is designed from St. Gaudens, the great sculptor of redesigning the US coins. It is more artistic touch, but Gaudens were passed away due to illness in 1907. 1909 was the centennial of Lincoln's birth. The first penny made in 1909, August 2nd, was released. Today we talk about the 2009 Lincoln Memorial Cents. There are four coins of this, which is we're gonna tackle today. 2009, birth and early childhood, Kentucky. Abraham Lincoln lived 1809 and lived in log house in Kentucky. Lived as a farmer, carpenter, and a religious belief. And he believed that slavery was terrible system that time. Had no rights, had no force to do what they want, and whatever the owners told to them. As a young man, Abraham Lincoln was passionate about reading and writing. And actually, he was a lawyer and representative in Illinois. He served 4 years terms and he was only 25 years old. The second coins is formative year of Indiana. Mary Todd, his wife, they married in 1842. He was 33 years old and with the 4 kids. They live in Springfield, Illinois for 17 years. This is only the house that they had ever known. The third coins, we call it Professional Life of Illinois. Abraham Lincoln was practicing his lawyer. Beside his most popular beard, he also practicing and continuing serving the slavery at this system. Still pursuing the freedom of the slavery. The fourth sense, we call it presidency and Washington, D.C. For continuing pursuing the freedom of slavery, Abraham Lincoln signed something called Emancipation Proclamation, was the executive order that dictated that all of the slavery should be free. Abraham Lincoln's speech on the Civil War, that time in a speech called the Betsy Bird's Address, quoted the new nations conceive the liberty and dedication that all men created equal. Abraham Lincoln, just days after the Civil War speech ended, John Wilkes Booth shot Abraham Lincoln in a forged letter, leave the country broken hearted. April 14, 1865, Abraham Lincoln assassinated and died. So 2019 is the 200 years celebrations for him, his birth and his death. This kind of pennies that we have here is the metallic penny. So this is one of the coins. It is rare because it's metallic. 1943 coins. So we go back here. The 2009 Lincoln Memorial cent. The first is the birth of early childhood Kentucky. This is minted for $2,084,000. Minted by Philadelphia. The diameter is 19 millimeters. Copper and zinc compositions. It's more on zinc. It's 97 zinc and 2% copper. Weight of 2.5 grams. Second coin is Formative Years, Indiana. Vintage 3,076,000, minted in Philadelphia. Still the compositions zinc and copper. Diameter is 90 millimeters and the weight of this is 2.5 grams. The third coins, 2009 Lincoln Memorial Cent, Professional Life in Illinois. Minted Philadelphia. Vintage is 3,016,000 and the weight of 2.5. Compositions is 97.5 zinc, 2% of copper, diameter of 19 millimeter. And the last one is the Lincoln Bicentennial Series, is the Presidency, vintage of 1,029,000. This is the smallest one in Philadelphia. Compositions is 97.5 zinc and 2% copper, 19 millimeters in diameter, and the weight is 2.5 grams. One of the most expensive for a while is 2009 the Childhood Lincoln. This is worth $60 on eBay. Not only these pennies that we are looking for, also for the error, double die, or some unique features of the penny. So I'm still searching for Mr. Lincoln, the most popular president, 16th president of the United States. Still searching for these different kind of pennies, and I'll continue my series until next time.